It's dark in here. Oh my god, it really is dark in here. Wow. It's darker than I thought. Yeah. I guess, well, I don't know how YouTube is with certain topics, but we'll see how this works. I would love to see how people think that are actually younger on this topic. Because it makes your life so much better when you know the truth. God damn it. When you know the truth, it makes your life so much better. God damn it. But YouTube, they, censor a lot of things. If you have a very negative title, it'll go crazy. So I'm hoping I can reach people, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Detrell Levert in the building? What's good? I need y'all. I need to get y'all opinion and y'all, you know what I'm saying, on this topic. I need to see how y'all feel. And I'm sorry it's kind of dark, but it's better than actually having a dark video and just my voice. So I want to see how y'all feel about this. Too many people are caught up on being held back by this imaginary white man. And I'm getting tired of it. Like, I talk to so many people on a daily basis, and it's annoying that they won't take responsibility for their own actions. You know what I'm saying? We are here as creators. We create our own lives every day. But people are caught up on this, being held back by this imaginary white man, and it's fucking annoying. And then you got people who actually have YouTube channels where they talk about history, so-called history, every day, all day. The white man is a devil. This is what they say. And when they get off YouTube, they have not built anything for themselves. So it's pretty much a waste of time and a lie. You know what I'm saying? Just take responsibility for your own actions and create your reality. You understand? Who is claiming that the white woman? What? I don't know what that means, Levert. You gotta write that over for me. But yeah, you're only holding yourself back. I just want you to know that. And I'm gonna give y'all the jewel. I'm gonna give y'all the most important thing in life, pretty much, if you are the type of person who wants to be able to do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. Okay? One thing I know, and I'm gonna say less melanated beings, you know what I'm saying? White people. I just don't like the stigma y'all put on it. But I'm gonna just say it. They teach credit a lot of times in their home when the kids are growing up. So they grow up and they know how important credit is. So they are able to maneuver in this world a little better than the black family who were not taught about credit. You understand? I'm gonna give y'all an example. I had a person say to me, how come black people get in debt $500, but white people can get in debt $1 million? And I said, because those black people were not paying their bill. Okay? If you have a credit card, you should have a job and you should have a way to pay your credit card bill. You shouldn't be irresponsible and just think, oh, I'm 18, they're sending me credit card offers, I should just take it, and I don't have a job. So, okay, your bill is going to be about between $15 and $23 a month, and it's going to be on the same day every month. So this is my tip I'm giving y'all. Don't pay before it's supposed to be paid. Don't pay after. Don't pay more than you're supposed to. When you want the bank to trust you, you have to pay your bill on time every time. This is how you build a relationship with the bank. They begin to trust you more and more because you stick to your word. Your word is currency, okay? You stick to your word and you pay your bill every month and they trust you. So now you can go to them when you want to start your own business and they're going to help you. You understand? Or if you want to take out a loan, they're going to give it to you because they trust you, like a big loan. Or you want to walk into a car dealership and actually get the car you want without stressing about having the right amount of money because your credit is going to allow you to do that. When you want to go pick out your dream home, you can do that with no stress because your bank trusts you. Too many people are worried about getting other people to trust them when it comes to lending money, when you should be concerned with the bank being your best friend. That's one of the loopholes in the system as well, to be sure that you are taken care of in this world. Okay? Be best friends with the bank, god damn it. I don't know how much more I can stress it to y'all. It's so important. But all that racism bullshit, y'all need to get unbrainwashed and brainwash yourself with the truth. Okay? You have choice and decision every day, which is going to determine your reality. Create your reality. Do what you want to do without hurting others. That's all it is, man. It's not life is not that complicated. It just depends on how you were raised, what was instilled in you. Were you taught the right things? Okay? I've been teaching credit in my house for a long time. You know what I mean? So if you teach it and they decide to be irresponsible, that will be on them. But I make sure I teach how important credit is. Because in this world, to be happy, you're going to need money, real money, or you're going to need credit, really good credit. And if you have both of them, you are the shiznit, god damn it. Okay? I want more young people to know how important credit is. I seriously, deeply, I care so much about people who are brainwashed because I feel sorry for them. And it makes the world not such a good place because they're too busy being concerned with things that don't exist. Like praying and giving your energy to something that does not exist. Instead of patting yourself on the back when you do a good job, you go and say all praise to something, you know what I'm saying? A rock or some shit. Like y'all be tripping out here. Have I ever heard of Jesse Peterson? Yes, I have heard of him. What about him though? What about him? Hey, I love you. You've been speaking facts. Thank you, Paris. Thank you for listening. And please take heed to what I'm saying because the world would be such a better place if you guys just really work on your credit so that all the jealousy and stuff can disappear. You know, and it doesn't matter what area you live in, so it's no excuse. Even people in poverty, they get credit card offers in the mail. That's the loophole. Pay your shit on time and be serious about it forever. Don't do it until you get comfortable. You get a certain amount from your bank. Now you feel like, oh, I could fall back. I ain't really got to pay my bills like that. I got 500K. Don't do it because you want to pay those bills no matter how high they are so that you can continue to have the benefit of financial freedom. That's what everyone wants. So if you feel like you don't have a special talent, which everyone does, some people just don't take the time out to get to know themselves, but everyone has a special talent. But besides that, if you feel like you don't have anything special to offer the world, work on your credit so you can still have everything that you want, so you can still have that financial freedom. I'm telling you, man. Real shit. You didn't answer my question yet before I get to Jesse Peterson. I was just talking. Let me see. I was just asking, who do you usually hear complaining? Oh, you asking, do I hear women or men complain the most? I hear men complain the most. And that's probably because us as women, especially if we have children, we already know we're creators because, first of all, we created you. We created a home environment, a comfortable, safe place, some of us, you know. We create everything, so we pretty much, I don't really get that from women. It's the men who be saying the white man holding them back. And I'm not talking about everybody, of course. You have to say that because people be like, I don't do that. I'm not talking to you. I'm saluting you because you know better. But for those who keep complaining, it's just annoying because it's not true. It's an illusion. It's an excuse to be lazy. That's how I look at it. Facts. I look at it like it's an excuse to be lazy. You holding yourself back. You can do anything you want in this world, and there's many different ways you can do it. But credit is the best. I'm telling you, build a relationship with your bank. Do that shit and come back and tell me how it works out in the next 6 months to a year. Give yourself 2 good years of paying your bills on time. Watch they increase your credit limit. They're going to keep on increasing your credit line. I'm telling you. So yeah, the more younger people I can reach, the better. You have older people who have to repair their credit. I feel like you should get on top of that immediately. Start repairing your credit. Start it's kind of like borrowing something from somebody you know, right? And you didn't pay it back for a long time. And then you want to go to them again. Do you think they're really going to trust you? The banks feel the same way. You understand? If somebody gave you $500 because you was in need and you said, I'm going to give it back next month, and you wait 2 years and you go back to them with the $500, they're going to be grateful that you gave their money back, but they're going to be very skeptical about giving you money again. So this is how it works. They're going to let you play around with your own money and borrow from yourself and see if you pay it back on time. So they're going to tell you to put down $300. This is for the people who want to repair their credit. They're going to give you a credit card, make you put $300 on it, and then they're going to send you bills, and you're going to be paying back yourself. If you do yourself dirty, they're not fucking with you. But if you keep paying it and you're serious and they see that you're serious, they will offer you a credit card from their bank and see. Oh boy. Sorry about that. Someone called and interrupted my live stream. But anyway, they're back to what I was saying. They're going to give you a credit card from their bank and see how it works out. It's not going to be a whole lot of money. It might be 200 more than what you had. So now you have a credit card with $500 on it, and they're going to be sending you a bill. It might be $20 a month, and you make sure you pay it on time every time. Okay? I'm telling you, and once you keep doing that, in the next 6 months, hold on, because something keeps fucking up. People keep messaging. Give it 6 months and they're going to increase your credit limit again, your credit line. So then you might have $800 or $1,000, depending on how you pay it on time. Okay, and it keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. And then eventually you can ask for a loan for whatever you want to do, or you'll be able to, like I said, go into the car dealerships or go purchase a home with no worries. But the thing is to keep it up though. Don't get too comfortable. Remember that the bank is trusting you and that's your best friend. Real talk. And I'm hoping as many people take heed as possible. Can you do a video on rebuilding your credit? Well, actually, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm not going to go do another video because I just told people how to rebuild their credit. So I'm not going to do another one. That's what's up. And who are these people? Sorry, I didn't catch that part. Well, when you say who are these people, you can basically go right here on YouTube and go to the conscious community and see that they're the unconscious community. And I'm not talking about everybody because I fucks with Sinetter heavy, okay? He know what he's talking about when it comes to that Bible. Go to Sinetter TV, or is it Black News? Just check that out, right? All the debates that they have, all the contradictions in the Bible that he pulls out, and you're gonna be like, what the like, I already knew the contradictions, but it's way more. Like, it's way more than what I saw. I was like, damn. But in the conscious community, like I said, the people who are unconscious, they when you say white man, they call the white man the devil. So therefore you're teaching people hate. So how are you conscious if you're teaching people to hate somebody for their skin complexion? That shit is stupid. Okay, the color of your skin, I'm going to hate you because that shit is so stupid. Like, that's actually the dumbest thing I've heard in life. Since I've been here on this earth, the dumbest thing I've heard is hate somebody for the color of their skin. Real shit. Y'all have to remember, every single race has people who are hateful, people who are loving, people who are generous, murderers, serial killers. All that shit is in every single race. Okay? Oh, and someone asked me to speak on Black Lives Matter. I think that shit is stupid. Because the only time Black Lives Matter is if a white cop do something or some other race does something to you. It doesn't matter when it's a black person doing something to another black person, so I don't fuck with it. Because I had put something up one day and somebody was like, you should hashtag Black Lives Matter. No, the fuck I should not. That shit is stupid. It really, all lives matter, yes. So when you say that, they call you a coon. What the fuck is a coon? I know what it is, but what the fuck is a coon? If you wouldn't call somebody that in real life, you shouldn't call them that dumb shit on the internet. It's stupid. You're a coon. Shut the fuck up. You're brainwashed, pretty much. If you can call someone a coon for speaking the truth, you're brainwashed. You just have to admit that shit and start fixing yourself. Real talk. I was hoping to run into somebody today on this stream who can tell me about racism. Who can tell me, you know, they're being held back by this imaginary white man. Like, I want to see somebody tell me this shit. Thank you, More Life. Sinetter, S-A space N-E-T-E-R, Sinetter TV. Check him out. That's true, but we black people are the chosen ones, the kings, the queens of this world. Come on, man. Let me tell you something. If you were the kings and queens of this world, then what the fuck happened? Can somebody please tell me what happened? How do you go from being kings and queens to hanging from a tree? You don't realize that some people are lying to you by now? How you go from owning... That shit, listen. My religion is logic and common sense. Okay? And it gets me very far in life. Logic and common sense, okay? I understand that the Bible and all that works with the left side of your brain. Like, I understand... Or wait. The right side of your brain. I understand it works with your imagination. They want to play with your imagination. But when you turn on that logic and common sense, all that shit goes out the window. Okay? You're not going to make me live my life with one side of my brain. You're not doing that to me. That's called being brainwashed. Your whole left side with your logic, common sense, and all that is just shut down. Get reason and everything. Come on, bruh. You can have a spiritual conversation with a religious person, and the minute you start making sense, they start spitting scripture to you. They can't have a regular conversation because they're not allowed to do that because they're going against God. Let me tell you something. The most religious people that I know be suffering and going through some real fuck shit in their life. And I'm being honest. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings or no shit by saying this. But they be going through the worst. And I'm like, why Jesus ain't fix it for you? If you keep praying and asking him for stuff, why is he not helping you? Because you got to get the fuck up and do it yourself. That's why. Meditate and create. Do that. Meditate and create. Brianna, yes, I do know about them. That's why I told people to go to the conscious community and go just look at everybody and see what they're saying. Like, people who tell you to hate this imaginary white man shouldn't be training you to be on that path. It's not going to get you nowhere in life going around hating people for some shit that you don't even know if it happened for real or how it really happened. You don't really know. You just listening to his story, history, his story, someone else's perception of what happened. Just like on YouTube, if something happens, everyone has a different perception of what happened. You see what I'm saying? So why would I think the word wouldn't change over time? If you look at the Bible, the way we were created changes so many times that is crazy. How can it keep changing how you were created? That should be a one-time thing, right? No, it keeps on changing. Go check it out. Go to Google and put in Bible contradictions. And if you still come for me after that, I'm going to tell you to go jump off a bridge. Because something really wrong with you. Seriously. Hold on. Yes? No, we probably got to buy some. Matter of fact, I'm going to check them out. I'm going to check. You go from being a king and queen when you get kidnapped and placed on a tree. You said that like we chose to be hung. Okay, again, if you have all this motherfucking power, how do you go from having power to being powerless? Explain it to me. You talking about being kidnapped. Why they ain't beat their ass then? Oh, black people are so much stronger physically, and every time, look, they do this test every year with a Caucasian, well, with a white kid and a black kid to see if they faster, and every time the black person faster, right? In sports and all that stuff, right? So why they ain't beat their ass? Why they just get kidnapped if they so powerful and smart? Please explain if they were so divine. And I'm not saying, let me see how I can say this the correct way. Because when I go off, I go off. And I be, fuck it. Like, I don't care. Take it how you want to take it. But if you so divine, so spiritual, smart, strong and all that stuff, how the fuck you get kidnapped? How the fuck a whole race get kidnapped? Bruh, no, I'm not going there. Okay, I'm not going there. Nope. Do I know who changed and altered the Bible? No, I don't know who changed and altered it. But I know that we don't have no original copies of nothing. So when you don't have an original, what? Like, no, it's no, people are playing with your imagination. That's all. It's too many contradictions. And then you know what people say? You just don't understand the Bible. This conversation not even supposed to be about the Bible, y'all. You see how it just turned into that? Because that's part of why people feel like they are trapped or just stuck. Like some white man is up in the sky with a robe on and some flip-flops. He got Yeezys on, just waiting to see if he gonna let you through his pearly gates or not. And that's just not the case. I'm sorry. It's just not the case. And people who live like that are closed-minded because like I said, the left side of your brain shuts down. However, it opens back up when you get out of church and all that. Like when you get out of the mods and all that, you go back to being this logical person when you live in your life. Because if you lived your life the way you do while you in church, that's like impossible. People just don't do that. If you talk to a person who is religious online versus when they're offline, that's two different motherfuckers. Because they're gonna show you who they really are. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna show you who they wish they was when they online. That's real shit. Yes, we are all here to have the God experience. That's why we can create anything we want. We just it's like a you have to create your path. You have to sit back and think about what you want. And I believe in myself. Who that little sneak said, Miss Bars, do you believe in God? I believe in myself. Okay? We need more people to believe in themselves. That's the problem out here. There is no self, is no knowledge of self at all. You don't even realize you're a stream of energy. You know what I'm saying? I want you to do something for me. If you're out there and you listening, when it gets dark tonight, I want you to turn off the lights, close your eyes, and imagine not having your five senses. I just want you to do that so you can realize that you are a stream of energy. I just want you to do that. Just do it. Close your eyes. Imagine not having your five senses. You know what I'm saying? Little sneak, you can take it how you want it. You know what I'm saying? I did not say that. I said what I said. Okay? I said what I said. LMAO, yes, there's no imaginary person up there named God. Well, named Jesus. I can't. Like, I was watching a reenactment of the 9/11 situation, and this lady got crushed by a building while calling for Jesus. That's some... Why do they do this type stuff? Because it's like they making fun of y'all. Seriously, they making fun of y'all. How you screaming for Jesus and gets crushed by a building? Like, come on, bro. Come on. I believe in myself too, but I also believe in God. So that's not an answer. Well, that's the answer your ass gonna get. It's like, no, when you say God, it depends on what concept. What concept of God? The universe is here to assist you in your actions. So when they say what goes around comes around, that's because what the fuck you put out is what you're gonna get back. So if you walk in this earth in a godly energy, you're gonna get back godly results. If you walk in this earth in a devil energy, you're gonna get back evil results. And that's just what it is. But it's so fucking simple. But religion makes it so complicated. It's not complicated at all. I know y'all niggas done something and that shit came right back to you. You need to expect your good or bad karma depending on what you're putting out. You need to expect it and handle it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even get upset when bad things happen in your life because you did it. But people be like, this is what pisses me off the most. When a baby gets shot and they say God don't make mistakes, that shit sounds so stupid to me. It really sounds like the worst thing you could say. How is a mother, it was a grandmother on the news crying, saying that God, she knows God don't make mistakes. Are you fucking serious? So that baby had to suffer before it died because it wasn't instant. So the baby suffered before it died, and you said God don't make mistakes. What did that baby do to deserve that exactly? Or was it the fact that someone in your house was a drug dealer? See, this is what I mean by choice and decision get you whatever the fuck happened. People don't want to accept that. They want to blame it on something else. The universe is here to assist you. Okay? Speaking facts, some people just simple-minded. Well, I mean, they were raised that way, you know, and sometimes you could do a video and you could reach people, and sometimes you can't. I just do the best I can when it comes to teaching people how to be a better person and have a better life and have anything they want. Like what I told y'all at the beginning of this video, if nobody's ever told you that, make sure you take heed. If you have a job, get you a credit card, a low interest credit card, and pay that shit on time every time. And look at what you're able to do in the next 2 to 5 years. Look at how you don't have to worry about nothing. You could go to the Mac machine and get $500 if you want to, anytime you feel like it. That's a good feeling, okay? Facts. Oh, I get it. Y'all can't accept the truth. Levert, it ain't about they can't accept the truth. They don't know what the truth is. Like, it's too many different things out here. Like, I feel like the fact that you were born spiritual, you should live your life that way. I feel like when man introduced a book to you of someone else's perception, I mean, it's your choice to take that shit. I went to Bible study and all that. I went through a lot of different schools. There's a bunch of different schools with wisdom. Like, it's wisdom in every religion. You supposed to take it and keep it moving. It's wisdom in every religion, y'all. It's contradiction in all of them motherfuckers, too, because people ain't supposed to play around with the characters and shit. You get caught up with Mary and John and Tamika did. You know what I'm saying? In the next 100 years, it's going to be Tamika, yo, Michael. Like, they gonna put a whole bunch of shit. Well, it's already a Michael, but it's gonna be all kinds of shit in that John. They're gonna rewrite it. Why would you blame God for that? Yeah, people, that's what I'm saying. They say God don't make mistakes no matter what's happening, instead of taking responsibility for what the fuck they did or did not do when it was time to do it. Even if you're supposed to move out of a certain area or you shouldn't move into a certain area, it's still your fault that you chose to live there, knowing the crime rate. You see what I'm saying? No one wants to take responsibility for shit because they'll feel terrible knowing it's their fault. So they got to give it to God. Dumb shit. You know what I mean? You got your higher self, you have your lower self. You can choose to live in either one. I feel like if you're having a bad day and you having evil thoughts and you living in your lower self, do something that makes you happy immediately so you can get out of it. Like, just go to the park and just sit down, like, and just breathe. You know, sometimes you need to just breathe. Real talk. Okay, I get what you're saying. I feel like God is the devil. I never believed in God and the devil. God can make good and bad things happen. Yo, you gotta see this scripture. You gotta see it. Like, it literally says that God makes good things happen, God makes bad things happen. You make good things happen, you make bad things happen. Right now, do y'all realize, y'all, every person that's in here right now has the option to go outside and do some fucked up shit. And every person in here has the option to go outside and give compliments to people and just be a nice person. Just give a person a smile while you walking down the street, just because. Like, we have these options to do anything we want and be anything we want. We have the God experience. Also, who would want to live their life constantly thinking about burning in a hellfire? It's like, what are you living your life for then? Like, you constantly thinking about burning in a hellfire. That's not a good mindset either. See, that's what I mean. So, listen, hell on earth. You ever heard of that? You ever heard of somebody getting a double life sentence in jail? You ever heard of that? You ever heard of people who can't feed their children? That's not hell. You hear of people that's so rich they can do whatever they want whenever they want. That's not a heaven type mind, like a feeling. Come on, man. Y'all gotta get it together. Seriously. Yeah, that's right. Tell Brianna, tell him don't put nothing in, don't put no words in my mouth. If you ask me a question and I gave you my answer, that's my answer. If you want to add shit to it, that's your answer. This is why you can't judge a person off a 15-minute video. I would never expect Miss Bars to be on that level. And I believe, do you separate entertainment from your real life, or do you live your real life in entertainment? That's my question for Lil Sneak. What the fuck? You would never expect me to judge, but yet the Bible that y'all read tells you that you're able to discern. You can judge. Y'all, that's what I mean. People don't even read the entire Bible. That's another thing. Like, how can you come at me with that when in the Bible it's telling you that you can judge motherfuckers? Okay? Tell it, Miss Bars. They try to make us fear. I'm tired of living in fear. Tired of looking at everything so negative. Well, then stop it. That's my whole thing. It's up to you. Don't let nobody else tell you how to think. Brainwash yourself. Do things that make you happy. Brainwash yourself with happy thoughts and just knowing that you can have anything you want if you do the right thing and you create a great path for yourself. Okay? Don't listen to his story. You can listen to his story. It's like sitting around in a circle listening to other people's perception of something, but then you get up and live your own life. With great power comes great responsibility. When y'all spell my name with a Z, I feel like y'all came from the haters page. My name is spelled with 2 S's, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's not spelled with no Z's at all. At all. That's just the way a person that don't like you, that's the way they write my name. I noticed that. Like, you know, people who talk about me, they write my name with a M-I-Z-Z. That's not how I spell my name, y'all. Clearly it's on my channel, but I just feel like I don't like that shit. I didn't know that was live. I thought I could just watch it later. Brianna, what you talking about? The great, you can still watch this later. I'm gonna just leave it up because thank you, Siobhan. I'm gonna leave it up because I want people to hear and understand where I'm coming from, and I want people to take heed and have a better life. Take over your own life and live it the way you want to live your life. Okay, stop listening to other people. I didn't say nothing about Judge. You didn't read my whole comment. Second is, I'm saying I missed out on the conversation. Oh yeah, Brianna, yeah, watch this joint back. It's some really good jewels in here. You know, especially if you're a younger person who has not messed up your credit. And even if you did, I tell you how to repair your credit so that you can have financial freedom. Share this video, y'all. I know we share a lot of YouTube entertainment and all that. Just share the real shit so that we can actually uplift and help change somebody's life, okay? Just one share could actually change somebody's life because they could hear something in there that gives them a spark, you know? Miss Bars, I don't want to feel like I don't like you because I do. Thank you, Marcia. Yeah, thank you for spelling my name correctly. Because, like I said, the people that don't fuck with me, when they, you know, when they comment, I just know where you came from. That's all. Because she just writes my name like that. I want to speak on something, too, about my readings. Because people are hating on my readings. They are not what you think. If she didn't get a reading, she better shut the fuck up. Because for real, she probably need one. She need to go come and get a motherfucking reading. Seriously. It's not what y'all think unless you have got a reading. And everyone who has gotten a reading stays in touch with me. They're very good spirits. Like, it's dope as shit. They tell me they appreciate me. You know what I mean? So for her to put out information that like that about my business that's wrong, that shit is fucked up. You know what I mean? It's untrue. Just like she told y'all my channel was down. She's a liar. So don't believe the hype. If you want to try out something or know for yourself, go for it. What you speaking is facts, Miss Bars. We do need to uplift one another, especially black women. Everyone, period. Every single race has people who needs to be uplifted. We don't need to divide anything. They already do enough dividing. Like, seriously, people do enough dividing on their own. We need to stop that shit. Seriously. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. He got me off the crack, LOL. No, you got your damn self off crack. You just don't want to believe that your spirit is that strong and that you had that type of ambition inside of you to be a better person. That's all. You were not taught that you have the power to change your own life by choice and decision, motivation and will. You were not taught that. So I can't fault you for that. Breezy said for sure. I want to have a call-in show, y'all. I want to have a show where y'all can actually call in and say what you feel about anything. You know what I mean? A whole lot of stuff, Naya. I want you to watch this video back. She said, girl, what I miss? A whole lot of good stuff, okay? You know, I don't like to stay on negative things too long. When I do live videos, I want to bring some type of knowledge, some type of wisdom, and some, some inspiration, some information. You know, meditate and create. You can have anything you want in this life. Anything. So if you sitting there thinking that your life is so crappy, make a new plan. Get a journal. I always encourage people to write because nowadays everything is on a device. You need to write and feel it. You need to get a pen and a pad and write your priorities down and look at it. Make sure it's in a place you can see it, like the refrigerator. Okay? Maybe on the wall in your bedroom. On the ceiling in your bedroom. So when you lay down in bed, you can look up at it. Remember what you have to do. Whatever it takes. Have people around you who inspire and motivate you. If you hang around people who drink every day, you're going to drink every day. They smoke weed every day, you're going to smoke weed every day. Okay? So you got to create a circle of good energies that's on the same level you on if you want to build anything. If you want to change anything. Okay? And if you find yourself in a place that's just so bad and you're a spiritual person and you waking up and everybody else still sleep, let them sleep and creep out the house. You know what I'm saying? Don't interrupt their sleep. Just creep out the house and go do you. You know what I mean? Yes, but it comes at the last minute. So how do you go from giving opinions to picking apart everything? First of all, what's your name? Reaction goddess. If you don't like what I'm talking about, get the fuck out. Like, I hate when people do that. Let me just help myself right now so I don't get on another there we go. Don't have to worry about that anymore. All right. You gotta know what your goals are and plan out in detail what it takes to accomplish it. Absolutely. But you have to stick to it. Some people will write it down, toss the book to the side, and continue to do what they do. So it depends on how bad you want it. If you want to change your life, you can. To whatever you want it to be, whatever you can imagine. And along the way, great things are going to happen to you that you didn't even expect. It's going to come out of nowhere. Boom, I got $1,000,000. What the fuck? Like, boom, I got 500K. What? How did this happen? I never thought I would have this much money in my possession. That's how you gonna feel. But you have to be vibrating on a certain frequency to get it. And that's the high godly type frequency, your higher self. Get to your higher self. Stay in your higher self as much as possible to get everything that you want. Make sure if you pray for something, you have space in your life for it. Because I'm going to give y'all an example. If you a crackhead and you praying for $1,000,000, it's not going to happen. Why? Because the universe knows that if it gives you what you're asking for, you're going to kill yourself with an overdose. You understand? So make sure you good in life when you ask for things like that so that you have a place for it to go. If you notice, people who don't do drugs and like don't really drink like that, like they don't really do too much of the bad chemicals and shit, they get a lot of good things coming to them because their body, their blood is clean. They're vibrating on a certain frequency. If you notice that, that's why you gotta plan to stay active. Like, do what you need to do today or this week. Brianna, go ahead, girl. Um, yes, and pause the way. Yes, breezy. The way you think is everything. The way you think is everything because everything is a thought before it was created. If you look around your house right now, every single thing in your house was someone's thought before they created it. Okay? Everything in your house was somebody's thought. Even the house you live in was somebody's thought. The way it's going to be built and everything, the whole blueprint. But I'm not gonna stay too long. I'm gonna go. Do y'all have any questions before I get out of here because I gotta go and be with my niece. So if you guys have any questions, right now will be the time to ask some intelligent questions. That's I would love to call in so I can understand why you feel the way you feel about your own people and how you are hold up. How are you walking around with blinders on? Little Sneak, what the fuck? You, what the hell? I'm walking around with a blinder because I'm telling you that you have control of your whole life and that there's no such thing as this imaginary white man holding you back. What the fuck? Yo, you a weirdo. And I don't even like, ain't nothing really wrong with being a weirdo, but you are truly a weirdo. I just want you to know that. Real talk. That's some dumb shit. I'm walking around with a blinder by telling you don't believe the lies and accept your true power, accept who and what you really are. So that way you can create your reality and be um you can be very confident about it. You don't have to think you're doing something wrong or somebody's gonna strike you down. That shit sound crazy right there. Somebody gonna strike you down. You gonna burn in hell. A man with some red tights on and a pitchfork and some horns coming out his head gonna burn you forever. Like all that fairy tale stuff is just it's crazy. Like the black community, like the conscious community say, it's like Harry Potter. Yo, what's the difference between when you found out everything was fake when you got older, like the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, they just didn't add Jesus into the equation. You were supposed to figure that out too. But whatever. Self-empowerment. I agree with self-empowerment, but I also believe in what you want. That's what I'm saying. I'm not here to debate you right now. I'm talking about what I believe, and I'm trying to show people what works. I'm not talking about what they have under their system. You know, you're supposed to fall in line and believe in this because this is his story. That's someone's perception. No hand came out the sky and put a book down. You know what I'm saying? Someone told you God said this. Someone told you that. Okay? There are barcodes on the back of the Bible for a reason. There is a reason that your pastor asks you for money all the time, but you got shut off notice and they won't pay it for you. You don't have no food in your refrigerator, but you putting money in a collection plate, and then you go home and cry, smoke cigarettes, and drink. Bruh, why you getting triggered? We're just having a peaceful debate. It's not like she's trolling. Wait a minute, it's not like she's trolling. Oh, this is for people. I know. Yo, the trail. I ain't worried about it. Sometimes people can feel it in their spirit, and when they can't, they can't. I'm not going to call him something. Just go ahead and believe what you believe. I don't care, actually. You know, I care about the people who actually want to um, live how they want to live and not be told how to live, okay? You're told to break your fast when you wake up. Breakfast. You're told when to go to work, when to clock in. You're told when to clock out. You told when to pick your kids up. You told when to feed them, put them in a bath. You told when to take a shower. You told when to go to sleep and when to get the fuck up and do it all over again. That's not life. That's a robot. Fuck what you talking about. That's a robot. So if you want to be a robot, do you. I'm just telling people and teaching people there is another way, because when you do gain financial freedom, you can do what you want whenever you want. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Tell me where I lied at. Oh, because it was the mothers that was raising them. Yeah, some people's mom did ruin their credit. You know, putting cable bills and credit card bills in their kids' names and stuff. So when you get older, you have to repair your credit. That's exactly why I taught you guys how to repair your credit in this video. If you were not here, make sure you watch it from the beginning, because you might want to take notes. This is very important. You pretty much a rich person when you become best friends with the bank. Okay? Don't worry about other people too much, like becoming, oh, let me borrow $20. Oh, no. No. Be best friends with the bank. Real talk. Oh God. Well, you can go follow whatever you want, Maddie. I'm not trying to stop you from doing it. I'm basically talking to people who can hear me. You understand? It's people listening right now, but there's people who hear me. I'm talking to the people who hear me. Everybody else, they can just believe what they want. Yeah. Well, he said, if I'm weird, you hella weird. That's okay, though. I still fuck with you. That's hilarious. Because you know that your life path does not affect mine. It could, but, you know, that's why I teach what I teach. Depending on what you become or what you decide to do with your power, it could affect mine. So, and that, you know, just a possibility. So I just want to let you know what the truth is, so that nobody end up hurting each other and stuff. Paris, I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about some real life stuff. So when you see women saying, hey sis, be careful, they speak in subliminal. What you mean? What you mean, Detrell? No, it's okay, Paris. It's okay. Because I did say ask questions, but I was talking about this, you know. Y'all are hilarious, I swear. I love people who have a good personality and a sense of humor and don't take things to heart. It's all about empowering themselves, just like the white man empowered themselves. This is all satanic Freemasonry. This is all choice and decision. Again, if you choose to kill a black person, you chose to do that shit. Like, it's just stupid, man. Just make better decisions so you don't end up in certain situations. And you can't help the family that you were born into, but you can change your path and your future if you want to. What you do? Damn. The whole thing about to be black. Yo, that's fire. That's fire. How did you make the bun smaller? You folded it? Oh. Oh, okay. I knew it was more hair. My daughter got a whole lot of hair. Sheesh. Yeah, I told you. I said look in the freezer. I told you. I'm surprised you ain't been see those. I've been put strawberry shortcake popsicles in the freezer. Alright, y'all. I've been here longer than I expected. I was supposed to come chill with y'all for a half hour, you know, and it's over a half hour. Listen, you gonna save your damn self. Like, why don't you just catch on? The universe is here to assist you in your choice and decision. That's why what goes around comes around. How hard is that to comprehend? How hard is it to comprehend that what you put out, you're going to get the fuck back? And what you believe is true. That's how strong your mind is. What you believe is true. So I'm not trying to argue with you. What you believe is true. That's how you're going to live your life. So it's real. Just like when a doctor tells somebody they have an illness, if they believe it, it's true. Real shit. Because then they start taking the medicine that kills them. Come on, bruh. Like, I'm on another level with... Listen, I'm on a whole nother level with all this stuff. Hell no, I don't drink cow milk. Disgusting. Cow milk is for baby cows. That's why these kids have so many asthma and all these other problems drinking that cow milk when it's for baby cows. How you gonna drink something from an animal that has a baby who gets up and start walking as soon as it's born? That's not scary to you? You gonna put that inside of your child? Hell no. Hell no. You feel me, Brianna? They tripping. Babies having asthma because all that mucus build up and all that. Come on now, like, These cabinets squeak and sound like a damn fart. Don't it? Don't it, KK? Now I won't do it. Don't it? Oh, shit. If I sound stupid, get the fuck out. How hard is it? Why would you listen to a person who sounds stupid? You see how these people brain work? If I click onto someone's live stream and it sounds stupid to me, I'm going to click out. I'm not going to call them stupid. I'm just going to leave. I don't, like, see the point of it. Of course, I sound stupid to a person who don't understand. The fuck? Thank you, Paris. How your name Happy, but you coming in here, like, not happy? What the fuck? Oh, man. Thank you, Breezy. Would you tell him again? Jeez. Thank you. Close the door behind you. Shit. Can you lock the door from the inside and just close it? Dang. Sensitive. Can't accept the truth. Absolutely. I didn't read the whole... No. The first part was true. The first part was true. Ain't nobody scared of no burning in hell, you dumb. Listen, I'm trying not to call you no names, but you acting like a dumb fuck right now. Seriously. Repeating about burning in some damn hell. If that's the case, why do you do the shit that you do that's bad? Why do you have bad habits? Huh? Why don't you live this perfect life if you think people should be afraid to burn in hell? Hey, Happy, you already under a cult. Look at the government. Look at the system you live under. That's not a cult. You are a robot. What the fuck are you talking about? You live in a cult right now, literally. Literally, they tell you what to do every day. If you're not in school and you working and all that, you're in a cult. Like, y'all have a certain way that y'all do things every single day. If you go downtown wherever you live and just look, if you go downtown wherever you live and just stand there and look, everyone looks like a robot going to work. Everyone is like they're programmed. Let me go get a coffee. Let me go back to work. Everything is the same every single day. Once you get from out of that whole cult right there, you can live your life the way you want to. You can sit with your feet up all day if you want and watch. You can watch the sunset. You can go to the beach and just, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do when you get out of that cult. Fuck is you talking about? How I'm gonna create, what? You are under a cult already. Like, you can't be serious. Wow. But your name is Happy. You should go change your name if you're going to be saying stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I hate money. We should live for free. Absolutely we should. Everyone has talent. If we did live for free, everyone would just help everybody. Everybody will help everybody. That would be a beautiful world. Yep, I believe so. Some people can build it. Like, just, we would help, everybody will help everybody. You know? We still can do that, but people are so selfish, you know, and they're raised like that a lot of times because in their household as they were growing up, they had selfish parents, so that's all they know. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people out here hurt because of how their parents treated them as they were growing up? You know how many people are out here hurting other people because their parents didn't give them love and nurturing when they were growing up? See? So that's why it's hard for people to share. Anytime somebody shares something with somebody, you gotta get a video made about you. Oh, they giving her $1 so that they could get a reading. Oh, let me make a video about that. Like, what the fuck? Anytime we share with each other, people make it into something else. I wasn't raised to be selfish, but I slowly feel myself becoming it. Well, if you feel yourself becoming that way, stop it. That's how much power you have over yourself. That's not a good trait. That's not a good way to be. Selfish is only going to get you by yourself without much. The more you share, the more you gain. So remember, what you put out is what you get back, but you get back more. Once you know that to be true because of experience, you can never be a selfish person. Nope. So, people who get taken advantage of, that's their lesson. That's what they're here for. They need to master not being taken advantage of. Whatever the worst thing is in your life that you struggle with, you have to master that so you can move to the next level. And with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Man, it was a good conversation. I didn't know so many people was going to come in that's actually aware of what's really going on. And nobody's holding you back from anything but yourself. And everything is on the other side of fear. Fear does not exist unless you give power to it. Okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all.